16, 2024 to April 18, 2025, August 15, 2025 to April 17, 2026, August 14, 2026 to April 16, 2027. This is intended for 3 years. The proposed venue is Banga Elementary School with a budget of 60,000 pesos because our budget for inset for one inset only is 28,000. So we have 2 insets per year. For project initiative, background and rationale, our shared vision is this. Banga Elementary School envisions to be an educational institution producing holistic and successful individuals with love of God, their neighbor, and their country. In the next 5 years, the school emerges into a learning organization where learners' literacy, numeracy, and lifelong learning skills and attitudes are honed and developed, thus producing graduates who become good citizens and pride of the community, which contribute to the nation's progress and development. We firmly believe that obtaining literacy and numeracy skills are the foundations of lifelong learning and full participation in society. These skills empower students to make meaning, think critically and creatively, and reach their full potential. We are committed to do our best to apply different approaches and strategies to offer a professional development program on literacy and numeracy through the use of recommended reading activities, building phonics skills, adapting practical hands-on approaches, building auditory memory and alphabet knowledge using music, rhythm, and dance. Consequently, through the strong and collective efforts of the school and its stakeholders, strengthening the bond between the school community and the stakeholders could create confident and competent learners in fulfilling their dreams. This anchors to our school's battle cry, Arise, which means alright, improve, shine, and excel, Bakan ES. For our key strategy, to offer a professional development program on literacy and numeracy through the use of recommended reading activities, building phonics skills, adapting practical hands-on approaches, building auditory memory and alphabet knowledge using music, rhythm, and dance. For our SMART goal, by the end of school year 2024 to 2025, until 2026 to 2027, hindi ko edit, supunan, for 3 years. 13 out of 13 teachers have attended a professional development program on numeracy and literacy through an in-service training for teachers and school lab sessions that will further enhance teaching strategy skills, specifically on the use of recommended reading activities, building phonics skills, adapting practical hands-on approaches, building auditory memory and alphabet knowledge using music, rhythm, and dance, optimizing the flexibility of Leia, which promotes both top-down and bottom-up skills and gender equity and social inclusion in their actual day-to-day literacy instruction with learners. Enjoying the challenge as change agents who participate in reflective dialogues and see assessment as feedback and opportunity for growth and development that will lead to the 10% increase of the proficiency level of key stages 1 and 2 learners. For project initiative description. Discussion points. Our project is this. Project Aspire Soar High is a project designed for professional development of teachers through capacity buildings and other activities that focuses on pedagogies and approaches to improve literacy and competence. This project supports the Project Redison, or Reading Enhancement Day, and Project Place Math, which means Project Place Concept Enjoying Math of the school, which aim to improve the reading and mathematical skills of learners in grades 1 to 6. 13 teachers and 1 learning support aide will undergo professional development that focuses on pedagogies and techniques that aims to improve literacy and reading competence. This is done in 3 years through in-service trainings held every school year and block sessions at least once every 2 months or 5 times every school year, starting August 2024 or August, October, December, February, up to April during the SY 2024 to 2025 to SY 2026 to 2027. All teachers, including Learning Support Aid or LSA, will undergo trainings on appropriate pedagogies and strategies on how to improve literacy and reading competence of the learners. The trainings must further enhance teaching strategy skills, specifically on the use of recommended reading strategies. Sir, please. Reading activities, building phonics skills, adapting practical hands-on approaches, building auditory memory and alphabet knowledge using music, rhythm, and dance to achieve the full scale of foundational literacy skills and integrate cell-based practices and GESI principles in instruction in order to further improve academic performance and nurture learners' efficacy and self-worth. The school head will conduct monitoring and evaluation and subject itself and the program to continuous improvement with the help and feedback of each stakeholders. By the end of every quarter, from SY 2024 to 2026, 2024 to 2026, not 2023, the school head will conduct trainings. And that is until 2026 to 2027. The school head will conduct monitoring of the application of the different strategies through scheduled classroom observations using the Classroom Observation Tool, or COT. Post-conference with the teacher right after the observation. Likewise, monitoring and feedbacking will be done every scheduled block sessions. For target stakeholders description, the proponent chose to implement this project to improve the professional development of teachers and eventually the reading, performance, and numeracy level of the learners. This project will be presented to the SPTA officers of the school in a scheduled meeting of the school head with them on the first day of August 2024. And the schedule of intervention program is the following. This is the schedule for our LAC sessions. LAC session schedule. LAC session schedules every quarter of school year 2024 to 2025 for 1 hour every third Friday of the month, except for the month of December, to be held every first Friday of the month from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. For LAC 1, focusing on identifying reading activities and approaches and phonological awareness and building phonics skills on August 16, 2024. For LAC 2, focusing on adopting practical hands-on approaches and writing skills, which includes the correct way of writing of letters and numbers in script and cursive. on October 18, 2024. For LAC 3, focusing on alphabet knowledge using music, rhythm, and dance on December 6, 2024. For LAC 4, focusing on oral language and fluency. And LAC 5, focusing on vocabulary and comprehension. For LAC 4, that is on February of the on the third week of the month. And on LAC 5, for LAC 5, that is third Friday of April 2025. So I have here written a note. Same schedule will be applied for school year 2025 to 2026 and school year 2026 to 2027, following the months and times selected, which only differs with the date. So this is the distribution of beneficiaries presented in the table. This is now the profile of teacher beneficiaries. I have, wait sir. Okay, I have 14 teachers. 13 of them are permanent and one is LSA. So for male, I have 2. Female, I have 12 with a total of 14. Next, their age profile of teachers. What I did now? Teachers, that it is teachers. Okay. Age profile of teachers, age 20 to 30 years old. For female is 5. 0 male. For 31 to 40 years old, female 1. 41 to 50 years old, male 2, 1 female. 51 and above years old, 0 male, 7 female. Total of 2 male and 12 female. Next, for teachers profile by position, gender, age, length of service, and education. I have T2 and LSA, T1 and LSA, 5 teachers. T2, 2 teachers. T3, 5 teachers. Master teachers, 2. For their gender, I have 2 male teachers, 12 females, with a total of 14 teachers. For length of service, you can see there, I have for 1 to 10 years in service, I have 5. For 10 to 20 years in service, I have 2. For 20 to 30 years, I have 7. For 30 to 40 years, 0. In education, for bachelor's degree only, I have 4 teachers who have no master's units, MA units. So they are 4 who are only bachelor degrees. For with MA survey, with MA units, I have 9, and master's graduate is only 1. And most of them now are schooling in their MA. Next. Yes. Schooling, they wanted also to be promoted. That's because I'm always telling them to be promoted, to apply for promotion. For workplace application, project, or job-embedded learning. This project aims to improve the professional development of teachers on literacy, specifically on reading and numeracy skills. The proponent and the teachers would apply the newly acquired competencies with the help of the knowledge and skills acquired by the teachers in the monthly LAC sessions, INSET, conducted twice a year, the summer INSET and the semestral INSET or the mid-year, and trainings, appropriate pedagogies and strategies on how to improve literacy and reading competence and applying them to the learners. It is hoped that there will be no more learners in full refresher reading level and grade ready and they will become grade ready with the implementation of the project. So I have a matrix design. Down na lang sir, pakita ko lang. And this is my design. Down for the pre-implementation stage, implementation stage, and the post-implementation stage there. And I know that with the help of everyone, our project will become successful. Thank you so much everyone for listening. I love added success. Work your plan, and make a plan and work your plan. Okay? So thank you so much everyone. Plan your work and work your plan. This is Ma'am Jane and Redison, the school principal 2 of Bacan Elementary School, District of Banga, saying, have a beautiful Sunday to everyone.
And also to you, Ma'am Jane. District of Banga, hep hep!
Hooray!
Hep hep!
Hooray!
Abi ko uli.